This video, we're going to build our own CI/CD lab environment using Vagrant, VirtualBox, and Kubernetes. Perhaps we're going to also to add some Ansible here to make it automated. We're going to discuss that. So by the end of this series, so we'll have completed setup with a Kubernetes clusters and a CI/CD node running inside virtual machines. So let's get started. Okay, so for our first step right now, we're going to spin up our infrastructure using vagrants. So as you can see, I have a vagrant here, so you can also uh, get this repository on in my GitHub. And the vagrant here simply explain here that we're going to create a four node here, which is our controller. So we do have our master. We have two workers here. So as for now, we're going to create right away the HSS that which is we can already access our node from each other, so that whenever we're going to create an Ansible to install each and every one or update any of the node here, so it can be easily done uh, on that. So right now, so I prepared again this Vagrant file on one of my CI/CD and one for Kubernetes master, as I said, two Kubernetes for worker nodes. So all we have to do again is to run the Vagrants. If you didn't know this, how to run, so I'm going to show it to you. Vagrant will take care of the rest of creating VM in a virtual box. Of course, the requisite to this and how going to use the Vagrant, you need to install first in your virtual box. Uh, but you're going to install the virtual box in your Windows. So it depends if also you're using Ubuntu, so you're going to use uh, Ubuntu, how to install Ubuntu in how to install VirtualBox in Ubuntu. So after it is done, so we can check the background status. So that would be easy, okay? So perhaps we have already created. We pull our background file right now. So we're going to first thing background we're going to use is background up. So as a moment that we're going to wait for this one, so I'm going to cut first this video. We already ran all the nodes that we apply here in our background. Right now, to check if it is running, so I'm going to show you the running node right now. So we have the control, KS master, the master node, the worker node, and the worker two. Okay, so we have one and two workers. So, so it means that it's running well. So if you're going to proceed to the next step is we're going to access our virtual machine called our VM. So by using the vagrant command again, and then HSS. So we're going to log in into our CI/CD. Okay, this is our controller. Okay, so I'm going to clear this up and then I'm going to ping the master node. Okay, it's connecting. the worker node, worker one, okay, running well, run two, so we're all it's all working well. Okay, going to close this one right now, clear this up now. So right now we're going to install Ansible or update first our system by using Ansible. Okay, so we're going to install our Ansible right now in our controller so that the controller will the one who uh, config both those node are that we are having installed right now. So for us, we're going to first sudo update and then sudo upgrade. I think update only will be suffice. It will be suffice. Okay, so we already updated, so we're going to install it. App install y. Perhaps I'm going to. So okay, I'm going to pause this video and then we're going back after it will finish. Okay, so we're going to continue again our setup for our node here right now. So I'm going to install our Ansible, which is I already done that. And if you're going to check Ansible and then version, so we have already have our Ansible installed. And the next thing is, since we already have an installed, we're going to access again this Vagrant folder, which is here in the editor. We have an inventory here, which I created. The master, which is the 192.168.56.11, and the worker. And let's check on it because I I access this HSS and then master. Wait, okay. So not the public, since we are already inside. So it's already set up that we don't need to HSS copy ID. But of course, in productions, probably we don't need to do this. And let's exit this, clear. And then since we pointing in this folder Vagrant, which is there's an inventory. We're going to Ansible and then I embed inventory init and then all. And then I'm going to use the modular ping to ping all the. So yes. So success is already connected for 11. And then let's wait for another one. Unreachable. Wait, let me check first. Two, one. What is the two? The 12 is the worker one. And I am access this already. Worker one. Okay, exit to. Okay, the exit. Let's ping again. Yes. Okay, the three successful. Okay, so two. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, so already ping 11, the 12, and 13. Okay, so that's it. It. And already configure. What we're going to do right now, we're going to install or update our our node here one by one, but I'm going to use Ansible here to install. To create, we're going inside this background file and add an YAML playbook. So I'll name it update YAML. Okay. And in the YAML, inside of it, we're going to paste this one. So meaning update all nodes, but I'm going to apply all the nodes and use sudo by becoming yes, and the task would be as usual. So sudo upgrade, and then since you are configuring using Ansible, so it will automate to install everything, each of the node. Okay, so we're going to save on it. Okay, so let's check here. Let's clear. So we have a playbook here. Got update. Okay, this is the playbook. Let me clear this one. And we're going to use Ansible playbook and then inventory, which is this inventory, and then update. Yeah, man. So I hope that it will work. All the setup is working well. Update. Okay, so update the cache. Okay, updating the cache for 56, just 56 here. 8612 is worker one. Okay, this is worker one. Right now, he's updating the worker one node. So we're going to pause this video, and then we're going to resume it after it. All right, and since we already installed our Ansible, and if we're going to check on it, we have Ansible. For us to ping the node here right now, we're going to ping using a module of Ansible. But first, we need to uh, put in the path or go in the path which is residing here right now. So Vagrant, and then Ansible. Okay, so this one, and then we're going to Ansible, and then all uh, ping. Okay, if it is not working, so I forgot to put something here. Ansible. Since it's in the folder, inside of the folder, so inventory.ini. Okay. Oops. Let me check first. So we have init inventory.init. Okay, so we are inside already in the Ansible, so no need to put or put an inventory folder here. So it's already pinging right now. So meaning it's successfully connected. So right now, since we already have an update YAML here, so probably going to use that. Ansible playbook, and then inventory that ini, then the update. Okay, so it's going to update all the node right now. So we don't need to install one by one the node, or I mean update everyone. But perhaps for the sake of basic, we're going to install our Kubernetes from the manual. I think perhaps I can also working out how to automate install and Kubernetes by YAML. So I'm going to do that. But first, we're going to install it manually after it will update it. Okay, so I guess I'm going to see you again after this updating. All right, and since it's already updating and upgrade uh, all operating system or the node here right now. So the uh, next task that we're going to do right now is install each of every one the Kubernetes. Okay, first we're going to access first the master. So we're going to HSS master. Okay, and then right now we're going to use script. Okay, so I'm going to compile it all in a bash script, perhaps so that you don't need to copy and paste everything here that I'm going to use right now. So I'm going to attach it in my repository so you can see it below in my YouTube. Okay. So right now I'm going to actual install one by one. Okay. So disable swap. So we're going to use that. I'm going to going to do that. So, and then second is we're going to forward the IP4 or letting the IT tables to see the bridges traffic. So this is the command. And then afterward, we're going to install the container runtime. Okay. So after that, we're going to install the run C. Okay. It takes a little bit a while for us to finish. So we're going to wait just a few seconds here or so, and then we're done here. Okay, so install this one, the run C, right? And then the CNI plugin. So this is very important. And then we're going to install after this the KDM and the kubelet and the kubectl. Okay, okay. So we're going to wait for this to finish, and then we're going to check the control panel controller right now. Okay, you can see going to check if you're going to check cube get node, so we don't have anything here, so it's still not running. So we have something to do here first. We still have some so configure the Cree control because we use a container for us to manipulate the container D. So create uh, CRICTL config. So we're going to do that. So after that, we're going to initialize the control panel for us to generate or to connect or join the worker to the master node. So So first thing first, if you're going to do this, the initialize of control panel, we need to check first the IP address of this of the master. Uh, as you can see right now, the IP address of this node controller is 192.168.56.11. Okay, so take it note that this is going to we're going to use this one. So you can change this one. So from 192, 168, 5611. Okay. Then since it's already node named master, okay, so It's all good. Okay, so we're going to pause this video and we're going back after the processing is done. Okay? Okay. Uh, it's already done. We're going to copy this one and then I'm going to create here some file. Okay. And then paste and then we're going back this command after we going to finish this other step. Okay, so you need to do this one. Okay, after that you're going to install the Calico right now. Okay, so it's already created, so if you're going to check on it, kubectl get node. So still the master, we can see only the master here. So a few things that we need uh, to do here. So since we already have an master node, right now we're going to work the slave right now. So first is we're going to worker one, okay? So same thing the step that we have used from the master node, but except for the initialize the controller because after the configure of CRI CTL from the container, we're going to join on it. Okay, so we're going back here again. Okay, okay, and then the container D. Okay, so install again the run C and then the CNI plugin. Okay, CNI plugin, right? Okay, let me check first. Okay, so CNI plugin. Oh wait, CNI plugin, right? Okay. We're going to install again the Cube uh, Kubeadm and kubelet and kube control. And then this is the last one that we need to do. Okay. Okay, so it's almost done. So there you go. And then you can see the versions of 29. So probably in this video it's 29. You can also change this version, how to install in these installations by changing the versions of the kubelet 1.29. So you can also check the official Kubernetes versions right now. So you can do this, you can do so. So right now, as we proceed, we're going to configure the CRI-CTL to work the container. Okay, so that's it. Right now, since we already saved this one, we're going to execute this one to connect in our controller. But see to it, you need to be in a sudo. Okay. Okay, so he said it's already done, and we're going to cube get control in the control panel. So we're going to exit. Okay, this master work master, and then cube ctl get nodes. Still it's not ready. So it still is not ready. So we're going to watch on it. It's supposed to be the status to be ready. Okay. Okay, almost done. The master is ready. The worker is okay. So 56. I'm going to cancel it and then still not work. It's not ready. Still it's not ready status. But we will wait for a couple of minutes here and so that we will see if this status is working. Okay, so it's ready. Okay, ready. Okay, so it's already done. Okay, that is how the installations of multi-node cube ADM here. So it's good that we can install, we can use the Docker Kubernetes Docker desktop under Docker desktop, or you can also use the other one is the Minikube like that, but that's is for practices. But if you're going to build something from the scratch of an server or node from the Kubernetes, so you're going to use this, okay? The Kubernetes cluster by using the Kubeadm. So you can do so. Finish the worker. Okay, And that is for it for today for the hands-on project on how to install the Kubeadm. Okay. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will not miss the next lessons for these communities. Okay, I'll see you around.